Good morning, everyone. Have you ever asked God for wisdom? Like maybe there was a situation in your life or something that you wanted discernment or you want to know what God's will was for your life. So you asked God for wisdom. But then when He gave it to you, you're like, I don't know if I want to do that, God. Or maybe you thought that your wisdom was better than His. Like you say you trust Him, but when it came down to it, you really didn't show that. Well, James was talking to some people, some Christians that were dispersed, and they were going through the same thing. And this is what he said in James chapter 1, verse 5 through 8. He said, if any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God. Okay, notice he said ask God first, okay? But let him ask in faith without doubting, for the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea that is driven and tossed from the wind. For that person must not suppose that he will receive anything from the Lord, because he is a double-minded man, unstable in all of his ways. You see, the illustration that James is showing is with the wind and the waves. It's just an unstable and uncertainty. You know, that's like us. We say we believe God, but then our actions show different. It's like we go back and forth, and we don't want to give God all of us, even though we say we'll give Him all of us. We end up giving Him just the parts that we want to. So my encouragement to you today is, before you go ask your friends, before you even ask yourself and think you know everything, to ask God for wisdom. And when He gives it to you, actually listen and do what He says, instead of doing what you want to do. Because 10 times out of 10, God's wisdom is always better than ours. All right, family, you guys have a blessed day.